Okay, great circle and great circle sailing. So let's define it again. A great circle is defined as a line on the surface of the sphere formed by the intersection of a plane passing through its center. So equator is an example of great circle. Meridian and another half meridian doon sa kabila ay great circle. Then this kind of line that divides the earth into two equal parts ay great circle. So yun yung simplest meaning of great circle. Divides the earth into two equal parts. So that means the line of great circle passes to the center of the sphere. Okay. So great circle and small circle. So I differentiate already the rhomb line and great circle line along the earth. So let's compare it again. Can you see the globe? Kikita?
Yes, sir.
Okay, example of rhomb line. For example, you are making a single course only of 45 degree or 0.45. All the meridians, this line is always maintaining a 0.45 degree course. So it is an example of Mercator or rhomb line. But if you are going to create a great circle distance or line from this point to this point, simply in the globe, just make it like this. And you will see the difference. So, sino yung malayo? Who is farther? And which is shorter? So, of course, this is shorter, the great circle. So, another meaning of the great circle is every point on the great circle, it is the shortest point or distance from that surface of the sphere. For example, we are continuously connect or create a great circle. Okay. Ayan. Now, let's trace the line of great circle. So habang tumataas ako, is the latitude increasing habang tumataas ako?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, on this point, what happened to the latitude? Decreasing or increasing? Okay, let's trace it again.
Increasing po, sir.
Increasing now. But when I reach in this point, then I continuously trace the line. So what happened to the latitude? Decreasing or increasing in this area?
Decreasing na, sir.
Now it's decreasing. Okay, so everyone, nakita? Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This point of a great circle is what you call vertex. Vertex. This is the point where the highest or the largest latitude ay nadaanan ng ating great circle line. Okay? And that point, we have a 90-degree. For example, this is the meridian. We have 90-degree here. Yan. Kita? Can you
Yes,
see it?
sir.
Sir.
Okay. For example, the passage plan is the ship will sail from this point to this point. So, does the ship will pass to the vertex? Dadaan ba? Hindi.
No, sir.
No. Okay. Definitely no because malayo pa. But, what if the passage plan is the arrival point is here? Dadaanan ba yung vertex?
Opo, sir, dadaanan.
Okay, dumaan. So for your information, vertex, there are two vertex on a great circle line. One in the northern hemisphere and one on the southern hemisphere. Kita? Vertex. So ito yung V. Vertex. Okay. So how are we going to calculate the distance from this position papunta doon sa position na yon, on that position? Simply, determine the latitude. So, the measurement is we will use the spherical trigonometry using cosine law. Guys, if you are going to search the formula for great circle sailing, the internet will give you simply latitude 1 equals cosine ganito, latitude 2. So, make sure that this formula will explain if that your great circle track is not passing onto hemisphere. For example, the formula said latitude 1 equals cosine ganito. Make sure that minention niya ba na yung great circle track passes in the equator or passes into the international dateline. So doon, usually or commonly, nagkakaroon ng mistakes ang student that simply search the formula of great circle. So great circle calculation is very easy if you are going to analyze the spherical trigonometry using cosine law. Now, for example, ito yung initial position. Measure the distance hanggang pole. And measure the latitude to distance to the pole. And measure this as your great circle distance. This is great circle distance. This arc. So can you see the spherical triangle? Kikita?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can make sure na you will make a standard lettering of the triangle. So for example, we will represent this as A. We will represent this as B. And the pole will be represented as C. Now, For example, your latitude 1 is 0, 0 degree or equator. What is the distance from A to C?
90 degrees, sir.
So,
90 degrees.
90 degree. And this will be your small b. Diba? The opposite of big B. Kita? Then,
Ay,
the small a. What if the latitude of arrival is 45 degree? 45 degree north. Ano yung A mo or small a? What is the A value or the distance from here papunta dun sa pole? If the latitude is 45. Ilan? Simply, ano? Simply, ilan? Ang arc? Ilan ang arc nito? So you say, from equator to the North Pole is 90. Now, if the latitude 2 is 45 degree north, so from 45 degree north hanggang North Pole, how many degree ang difference? Or what is the difference of latitude?
45
45
degrees.
degrees.
Yun!
45 degrees.
Kanina pa ako nag-iintay. 45 degree. Now, you can see this arc. Kita?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So this arc is your D long or difference of longitude. For example, your longitude 1 is prime meridian or 0, 0, 0. Then your longitude 2 is 0, 1, 0 degree. 0, 1, or 1, 0, 0, 100 degree east. 100 degree east. 100 east. Yung longitude 2. Yung long 1 ay 0, 0. Ilan yung D long?
100 degrees is din po, sir.
100 degree din. 100 degree. Okay. Now, can you still remember our lesson of spherical trigo using cosine law? Maalala nyo pa?
Sa mga rule, sir.
Tanda-tanda pa po, sir.
Tanda-tanda pa. But the logic, nakikita nyo na kung paano yung calculation of great circle sailing. Simply, di ba?
Yes, sir. Parang oblique spherical din, sir. Kasi
Yes.
nagka-label-label na po kung saan mga papunta.
We simply represent it by the position, the latitude and longitude. So, laging favor ang great circle sailing sa student. But, napakadali. Simple explanation lang to or the logic of spherical trigonometry. Napakadaling i-calculate. Dumaan man yan sa equator. For example, you can measure from here, papunta doon. Or magpas man yan sa international dateline. Very simple. Okay. Great circle distance can be represented by small c. Diba? Opposite noong c na yon. Then, i-multiply mo lang siya by 60 and you will get the great circle distance in nautical mile. Okay. Balikan natin yung spherical trigonometry. Can you pin the video on other account ko, yung Angel?
Okay na, sir.
Makikita yung whiteboard. Bakit ako hindi ko makita? Let's see. Yan. Napin na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, in our illustration, ilan yung dilo? 100
100 degrees.
degree. Yung small a, ilan? 40. 45 degree. Right? At small b? 90
90
sir.
degrees.
Sir.
degree. Now, if you are going to determine the angle of A, this will be your initial course. The arc papuntang pole, it will represent 0, 0 or 360, di ba? Ito. Kasi it's targeting the North Pole, right?
Yes, sir.
Then, this angle B will be represented by final course. Okay, what if this angle is 60 degree? What is the initial course?
60 degrees, sir.
60 degree din. What if lang yan, ha? What if? So, I'm not sure kung we will solve it later on. So, what if the value of this angle ay 45 degree? What is the final course?
45,
din,
sir.
sir.
No. Can you see? Eto. Di ba ito ay papuntang pole? So, means 360 to, di ba? Tapos ito ay 45. The final course is ito.
$300.
Di ba? What is the reciprocal? Di ba? Pag may 45 ka dyan, ito ay 315, di ba?
Yes, sir.
And what is the reciprocal of 315?
135, sir.
135 degree. Naintindihan? Ano yung final course? Kasi patusok na siya doon. Yan yung ano eh. Patusok na siya. Naintindihan yung logic?
Yes, sir.
Sir, paano po na ko yung 135?
Okay. Let's explain it again. For example, this angle is 45. For example only, ha? This line is going to the pole, right? This is pole. Which means 360 yon. Di ba? You have an arc of 45 here. Di ba? So, means 315 to. Di ba? Now, anong direction ito? Because the ship is from here papunta doon. So, anong direction yan? The movement of the ship is pag ganon, 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 ganon. So, ano yung huling yon? The final course. If this is 315. 315, edi dapat dyan nakaharap yung barko, right? But
Yes,
the
sir.
ship is pointing here on the opposite part of 315. At ano yun?
135, sir.
135. Any question? Then we will solve in the GC, the parts of the great circle, distance, initial course, and final course. Using all those formula again. Wala nang question?
Wala naman po,
Wala
sir.
na po, sir.
Okay. We will end this meeting immediately dahil we need to conserve our load. So can we calculate the remaining parts on your own paper? And let's see in the GC. Okay, can we dismiss the meeting now? We'll
Yes, sir.
little by little we will continue. Okay? Wala nang
Yes, sir.
tanong? Simple lang
Wala
yung
na
node.
po.
Okay. Let's see.